Hey guys, I know, literally forever, and I feel like I've been getting in the habit of doing this, and now I say that like for every intro. I think that's just gonna be my new intro, like, hey guys, I know it's been forever. But anyway, I wanted to do a video today because I got the BPerfect Carnival XL Pro Palette right here, and I wanted to go ahead and do a review on it. So this is going to be my first impressions. I actually used this on a client already and I really liked it, but I haven't used it on myself, so I wanted to, do a look with it and see how I actually feel. And yeah, so let's just get into it. This is the way it looks. This is BPerfect Cosmetics Carnival. Oh, I love the way it like shifts. Okay, and then that's the way the back looks. It has all the colors, all the names, everything. Here's what the inside looks like. There's a good amount of color in here, and you could pretty much create anything. And I like how this side has like the neutral tone, so you could also use this to, make some neutral looks, neutral color, neutral colored looks and stuff like that. So yeah, I am probably gonna do something colorful because I've been on a color streak. Like, I don't know why I can't do like neutral looks, neutral colors. Whenever I want to do a dramatic look, it has to be like colorful. So it's either that or like no eyeshadow at all. So yeah, gonna go ahead and jump in. Let me actually clip this hair back. Oh yeah, and I did cut my hair, so if you were wondering why I look different, that's probably why. And I have lost a little bit of weight, and I already did my base, as you can see. Reason being, my skin hates me right now, and I don't know why. I'm actually gonna put some powder underneath my eyes so that way my base doesn't get all messed up from the eyeshadow. I'm putting a good amount of powder so that, again, I can catch all the fallout and don't have to worry about fallout and all that jazz. So I just finished priming my eyes. I did the Anastasia eye primer, and then I concealed under my brows with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the number C11, shade C11. And now let's jump into using this eyeshadow. So for the first color, I think I'm gonna do something I'm very comfortable with, which is like this color scheme I always do because that's what I trust and love. I'm gonna first go in with the color Funky, and I'm gonna pack these shades on first and then blend them out. So I'm gonna make sure I'm in the frame. So I'm gonna just pack on Funky right here. Do y'all see how pigmented this is? Loving it. Now what I'm interested to see is if this pink stains like the James Charles palette for Morphe. That pink really does stain the lid. Hopefully this doesn't do the same thing. I mean, it's not a big deal to me, but in case y'all were wondering if it does stain. Next color I'm gonna go into is Wasted, and again with the same technique of packing on, and I'll blend out a little bit later. I'm actually gonna put this one right here. Now I'm gonna go into the shade. I don't know if I want to do like a more true blue or like a teal blue. These are such pretty colors. No, let's go in with this blue or this one. Oh, let's go with this one. So this is Make Waves. Such a pretty name. And you really don't have to like pack your brush that much. I just do it so I don't have to go back in and get more, but a little goes a long way. So we're just gonna keep packing and blending them in together. In the end, it's gonna look very like pink and purple, obviously, because pink and blue would obviously make purple, like some shade of purple, just like that. And we're done. Just kidding. So I'm gonna take another brush, take some of that funky color, and start blending this part right here. And this is like, this technique is very like pack on, blend, pack on, blend, pack on, blend. I'm gonna actually take Pep Talk, which is like a lighter pink from the palette. Where is it? Right here. This is, what is this called? This is Funky, and now I'm gonna go in with Pep Talk to just blend out the edges. I have a habit of going to the brow bone, like with my looks. I don't know why I do that, but I think I just like using up all the lip space I can use. So as you can see, I blended it completely. I just started blending and blending, and I started liking the way this purple was coming out in the pink inner corner. So then I just went in that direction. I'm still blending. I'm just wanted to show y'all where I'm at or what I'm doing. So yeah, I just blended all the colors together, and of course I make purple, duh. And yeah, so just I left the inner corner pink because I'm gonna do a cut crease and I'm gonna do that blue on the lid, and I want to see how that looks. So yeah. And I also wanted to see how the eyeshadow works with this, what is this called? The cut crease full coverage eyeshadow base from Makeup Revolution. This is what I use whenever I do a cut crease on my lid. And I just want to see how it works with it. Okay, so I'm just gonna wipe that off. So I'm just gonna take this cut crease canvas eyeshadow base and just put some on the back of my hand. You really don't need a lot because you don't want your lid to be super wet because then it's just gonna crack up once you put the base on. So yeah, I'm just gonna try my best not to cover up the inner corner like the pink. So I'm just taking it right here. And I'm just patting because you just want to pat so you're not mixing in the shades with the base. Okay, so just like that. And for the outer corner, to like make sure it's not a harsh line, I just use my finger and kind of like smudge it into the eyeshadow. So that's how I blend out the outer corner, and I'll just take whatever color I have on the outer corner and pack that on. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that Make Waves in the Wasted and pack on right here. And then very softly, like I'm barely using any pressure with this brush, patting it into the base that I put down. And I've been using this base for a while now. I really like the way it looks, have no complaints whatsoever. So in case y'all were looking for something to buy to, you know, do the cut crease type of stuff, I like this base. So yeah, that's how that's looking. And now I'm gonna take another brush. This is a Morphe M167 brush. I'm still debating what color to use. I think I kind of want to use Snowboat, which is this like really pretty blue right here, to put on the lid. Let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, this is a pretty color. So it's going on beautifully on the base. This is such a pretty color. I don't think I have a color like this in any of my palettes that I own. And as I get closer to the edge of this cut crease, I make sure I go softly, like carefully, because I don't want to mix it into the crease itself. Ooh, I love the way this looks. Love, 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 love. Yes. So now I'm just gonna blend out this outer part. Just gonna use one of the brushes I already have dirty right here and just softly go over. Okay, so we are all blended out an hour later. No, I'm just kidding. But that's how we're looking. Super pretty. Okay, so for the bottom, I have no idea. I think maybe green would look badass. There's a thing about me, and I love like blue, green, and purple together. I just think it's like it just looks so good all the time. Like I've never done a look with those three colors where it looked bad. Like it just always looks on point. So that's not my tool. I'm gonna go and take the color Ecstasy right here, this lime green. Beautiful. Oh my god. Let's see how it goes on. That's pretty fair for, you know, it being like a darker base because it's just my concealer. Actually, that's really good. Love that. We're gonna go ahead and keep going. Green. I'm gonna go in with a darker green, which is called Nuke, after, but for now I'm just placing this down and I'm gonna blend it out right now. So again, just packing and then blending. I'm just blending the edge. I'm like, with the brush, I have it like laying on my cheek and just gliding it along the edge to just blend it out. And then I'm gonna take that same brush I used to place the green on and go in with a darker green. This is actually from the Jaclyn Hill collection. This is a JH39 brush from Morphe. And I'm going to take this really tight along my lower lashes just to bring some smokiness and depth to it. I'm going to actually take some more of that Ecstasy, the lime green shade, and just take it under again. It's like really bright. Like, do y'all see that? Like, it literally is so pigmented. I'm very impressed. Look at that. Like, like if I didn't blend that out, look how pigmented that is. It looks like I went in with a marker or a liner. So good. Loving this. Ooh, okay. Now I'm gonna go in with that color Peppermint for that inner corner. I'm actually gonna take some of this, the base I used to do the cut crease. I have a little bit in the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna place the smallest amount onto the inner corner like that, so that it can really pop and be vibrant. It doesn't get lost in the other shades that I have on this area. So just like that. It already looks like I have highlight on, but that's just that base. And now I'm gonna go in with Peppermint. Ooh, loving that. Yes, 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 yes. So much yes. Okay, so now I'm gonna actually highlight my brow bone with Gold Luxe because I don't want anything too bright like this one. So I'm gonna use Gold Luxe to just highlight the brow bone. Ooh, this is a pretty shade. I'm actually add some to my highlight just to, you know, make it pop in more. Like that. Very subtle, but you know, it's there. Now I'm gonna take some on the nose just to like see if it like really is blinding. Okay, that's beautiful. Go ahead, I'm just gonna take one of these brushes so I don't get too much on. I'm gonna take Gold Luxe and just add it on top. Wow, did y'all see that? That like instantly made it pop even more. Okay, let's do the other side. So I'm already glowy. Let's make it even more. This is a really pretty shade for my skin. Ooh, yes. I'm loving that. Okay, I'm actually gonna put some right here on this bone right here. On my face, just to make me look a little bit more glowy. I'm not really one to look like glowy, but I'm just doing it for the video, obviously. Putting some on my Cupid's bow. Yes. Loving this highlight. It's not like glittery or anything. It's like just that perfect sheen. And a little bit more on the top of my eyebrow. I really like hitting this part of my face with some glow. Just really makes the skin look so luminous. So just throwing it on top of my eyebrow. So like every time I turn, it just looks like that's my skin. Like my skin's just, you know, beaming. I actually do this. I'm very oily, so I don't really highlight my nose that much, and but I do highlight my cheeks. And I've been really into that whole over the eyebrow highlight. So for the lashes, I'm going to be using one of my friend's brand. She actually just came out with this brand like a month ago, and I'm so excited for her. I actually have all 5 styles right here to show y'all. They're all beautiful. This one is called Muñequita. Really pretty lashes. That's her packaging. The lash brand is called Benny Lashes. I'm gonna put her Instagram right here somewhere so that y'all could follow her on Instagram. This is her Snoop lashes. And then here is Sis. I've used Sis several times already. It's actually one of my favorites. These are like very pretty natural lashes that you can wear every single day without eyeshadow, with eyeshadow, whatever you want. They're really pretty. I actually lost one of these because I do a lot of like one eye looks for Instagram, and then I'll use one and then I forget where I put it, and then I can't find the other one. So this is actually, I really like this style, and I lost one of them. But this is Act Up. These are just really dramatic lashes. Really love these. Amazing. And I lost one, so I need to get me another one. And the one I'm going to be using today is called Girl, so y'all will see how that looks. And yeah, give my friend Gail some love. Aren't those so pretty? I really like these lashes. Okay, beautiful lashes, Gail. For the lips, I'm going to be using my go-to nude. This is from Ofra Cosmetics. This is Verona. I love this lipstick for my skin tone. Yeah, it's like the perfect nude for me. So I'm just gonna spray my face and change my shirt real quick and then be right back. I'll never get over how this smells. Love the Morphe setting spray. Okay guys, so I'm back and this is the completed look. I absolutely love how this eyeshadow look came out. There's something about blue, purple, and green together that just makes me so happy. So if you haven't tried out that color combo, I definitely recommend to because it just looks so good. So yeah, final verdict on the Carnival XL Pro palette from BPerfect Cosmetics is I absolutely love this palette. I think I love it more than I like the James Charles palette. It's just so, I don't know how to explain it. The colors are just so beautiful. Like, there's no other way to describe that. I didn't get my hands on the first one, so when I saw this one coming out, I just knew I needed it in my life, so that's exactly why I bought it. This palette just has a ton of options for you. You could basically do any look with this because again, you have this side of neutral tones, but you also have a lot of color to play with in this palette. So the possibilities are endless with this. And the mirror is huge. So that's how the mirror looks. It's amazing. All the eyeshadows blended perfectly together. They worked well with the Makeup Revolution base and the Anastasia eye primer. So I had no trouble with any of that. The highlights are beautiful. Look at that. It just looks so good. If you can get your hands on this palette, I definitely recommend you do so. So I have nothing else to say except I love you. Thank you for, you know, not complaining and telling me I suck for never making videos. But again, I love this palette. Do check it out. Get it if you can because it's beautiful. And yeah, so I will see you guys in my next one, whenever that is. Bye.